Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers are in for Friday, June 13, 2025. Fans can expect Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, to reflect on her past. Marco Rios, Adrian Ancondo, is taken aback. Plus, Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, issues a challenge to Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn. Keep reading, and let's talk about what is coming up in the ABC soap opera. In tomorrow's episode, fans will see tension grow between Dantel Connery, Dominic Zamprogna, and Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard. Of course, this is over the secret coming out about Dante and Brooke Lynn Quartermaine's Amanda Seton secret son, Giovanni Gio Palmieri Giovanni Massa. Chase did know that BLQ had a child, but not until much later. As fans know, nobody except Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofa, and Gloria Palmieri, Ellen Travolta, knew Gio's true parentage. Now there is a lot of fallout, including a ruined friendship between Chase and Dante. Making it more difficult is that they have to work together too. Over with Marco, he will be taken aback by some news. Marco will probably hear that his mother was arrested for drunk driving the night of their tense conversation. Natalia Ramirez, Eva LaRue, did try to call their son for help, but he declined the call. Marco might feel badly about that, but he could also be angry with his mother for driving drunk in the first place. Then, in a preview clip, Marco questions Natalia. The lawyer demands to know what his mother has on Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. Meanwhile, Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, tries to strategize with Sonny about ADA Justine Turner, Nazneen contractor. General Hospital spoilers for the next episode reveal that Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, will try to keep the peace. In a preview clip, Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, tells Maxie that, according to her, she didn't do anything wrong. Fans will also see if Willow Tate Corinthos, Kathleen McMullen, collapse was emotional or physical. Could a diagnosis explain Willow's worship of Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson? Meanwhile, Drew asks Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, if Willow would be better off without him. I think all fans will say yes. Also, Tracy challenges Alexis. Meanwhile, Anna reflects on her past. Plus, Brooke Lynn announces to Tracy that she hasn't let anything go. It sounds like BLQ is going to make sure that Lulu suffers for her stunt with Gio, so stay tuned. Port Charles continues to unravel as deep secrets, explosive confrontations, and shifting alliances push residents to their breaking points. The June 13 episode of General Hospital is loaded with tension and emotion, and Friday's episode promises major twists that could change everything for Jason, Sonny, Brooke Lynn, Drew, and Marco. As the past collides with the present, each of these characters faces a turning point, some in pursuit of redemption, others vengeance, and still others simply struggling to survive. Is what's going down this Friday in Port Charles. Jason Morgan has been walking a tightrope ever since he returned to Port Charles, carrying the weight of secrets and guilt. He's been silent about the true extent of his activities while he was away, and that silence is growing louder as pressure from every angle builds. Sonny Corinthos is in deep trouble. His enemies are circling, and his allies are questioning him. Jason knows something big, something dangerous, that could destroy Sonny if it came to light. On Friday, Jason makes a decision that could change the course into the line of fire, literally and figuratively, to shield Sonny from the fallout of a mysterious crime that traces back to one of Sonny's operations. Jason's loyalty has never been in doubt, but the consequences of covering for Sonny might finally catch up to him. As the walls close in, fans will be left asking, is Jason saving Sonny or sacrificing himself? Meanwhile, Brooke Lynn Quartermaine is on the warpath. Her recent heartbreak has given way to rage, and she's setting her sights on those who wronged her family. After discovering a shocking betrayal tied to the Deception takedown, and Tracy's role in a secret financial coup, BLQ is coming back stronger and sharper. Her recent bonding with Gloria and reasserting her Quartermain power has lit a fire in her, and she's ready to burn bridges if it means protecting her loved ones. This Friday, BLQ corners Tracy with damning evidence and delivers a warning that sends shockwaves through the Quartermain mansion. She's also plotting a strategic counterattack, and Chase may find himself caught in the crossfire. Though he's tried to stay neutral, Brooke Lynn's thirst for justice, and perhaps vengeance, may finally force him to choose sides. The question is, will BLQ's plan bring her the justice she seeks, or cost her everything she holds dear? Drew Kane is once again spinning in emotional circles as his conscience and ambition collide. After weeks of pushing back against Carly and trying to assert his influence in Aurora and beyond, he's beginning to feel the ripple effects of his choices. On Friday, Drew backtracks on a major decision, one that could shock Carly and leave her questioning his motives. After pressuring Michael to take over the media empire in a way that blindsided nearly everyone, Drew is now having second thoughts. Sources say he confesses to someone unexpected, possibly Alexis or even Sam, that he fears he's lost sight of who he is. This crisis of conscience may have been triggered by a secret meeting or a discovery related to his time in Pentonville, which he's been keeping buried. His recent actions may have put him on a path that mirrors some of the darker choices of his past, and the guilt is mounting. Carly, though determined to forgive, may soon realize she's dealing with a version of Drew that isn't the man she fell for. Is Drew headed toward redemption? And then there's Marco, Port Charles' newest wild card, who finds himself on the edge of a stunning discovery. Since arriving in town, Marco has been slowly peeling back layers of deception involving multiple key players. Though he was initially dismissed as just another bodyguard or a shadowy contact from Sonny's network, Marco is proving to be far more than meets the eye. On Friday, he stumbles upon something huge, something that could connect Sonny, Jason, and even Ava in a web of conspiracy involving the waterfront shipments. It's a discovery that could upend everything. But what will Marco do with the information? Is he loyal to Sonny, or is he playing a longer game? Fans have noticed his cryptic conversations with Selena Wu and a tense exchange with Dex last week. Those breadcrumbs could finally lead to an explosive confrontation. Marco may be the key to blowing open one of Port Charles' most dangerous secrets, and the question now becomes whether he's the one who will expose it or profit from it. Elsewhere in Port Charles, tensions continue to simmer. Ava is still reeling from the confrontation with Sonny and trying to clean up her own mess without drawing too much attention. Her motives remain murky, and fans aren't sure whether to root for her or fear her. Friday's episode hints that Ava may be about to make a bold move, possibly involving Nina, who's still on the outside looking in when it comes to her fractured relationship with Willow and Wiley. Nina's desperation could lead her to team up with an unlikely ally, or to make a decision that finally pushes Michael over the edge. Nina's presence in Port Charles remains volatile, and this week she may finally reach a breaking point. As for Michael and Willow, the situation grows more complicated by the day. Willow is still struggling to keep her balance while juggling motherhood, medical responsibilities, and the chaos surrounding her family. Michael, meanwhile, has been keeping secrets of his own, particularly about what he knows regarding Sonny's recent breakdown and who was really responsible for leaking sensitive info about Pikeman. A confrontation between the couple may be brewing, especially as Willow begins to suspect that Michael is no longer being honest with her. Could this be the beginning of the end for the couple once hailed as Port Charles' golden pair? Elsewhere, Tracy and Gregory face their own crisis, as Tracy becomes increasingly concerned about Gregory's declining health. This week, a heartfelt scene between Tracy and Finn reveals that time may be running out faster than anyone expected. While Finn struggles to stay strong for Violet, his father's condition is deteriorating, and Friday's episode will show just how much that is weighing on him. Gregory tries to keep a brave face, but an incident at the hospital may reveal that his ALS is progressing faster than originally hoped. Tracy, long known for her steely resolve, shows a surprising vulnerability that may help her mend fences with Brooklyn, or drive them. Still lurking on the fringes of Port Charles society, is dealing with mounting frustration and temptation. Her efforts to rebuild her life and retain custody of Ace continue to hit roadblocks, and the pressure may finally push her over the edge. After a run-in with Laura and a cryptic phone call from a mystery person, possibly Nicholas, Esme begins considering a dangerous course of action. Her past may no longer be buried, and her ties to Victor's operations may come roaring back to haunt her. Meanwhile, Spencer remains conflicted about his feelings and his responsibilities. Though he's working to stay in Ace's life, he's also beginning to question whether Esme is truly rehabilitated. The return of a familiar face from Esme's past could provide clarity or chaos. In the background, Anna Devane remains laser-focused on finding answers regarding Pikeman and the overarching threat to Port Charles. Her collaboration with Jordan, Curtis, and the WSB is starting to bear fruit, but she's growing suspicious of internal leaks. Could someone within law enforcement be working against her? Fans have speculated for weeks that an insider, possibly even a reformed Valentine, could be playing both sides. On Friday, Anna follows a lead that takes her dangerously close to discovering a mole operating from within Port Charles PD. If she's right, the fallout could destroy careers, and possibly lives. And finally, fans should keep an eye on a mysterious letter that arrives at the Metro Court this week. The sender remains unknown, but insiders hint that it could contain game-changing information about a character presumed dead or missing. With names like Lulu, Holly, and even Morgan Corinthos being floated as possible surprises, the door is wide open for a shocking twist that brings back a legacy character or reveals a long-held secret. As speculation runs wild, it's clear that this letter could be the spark that lights the fuse for a summer filled with surprises, heartbreak, and dramatic returns. With all these storylines colliding, Friday's episode of General Hospital will be one of those rare days where every scene matters. From Jason's desperate choice to protect Sonny, to Brooklyn's fiery revenge plot, Drew's emotional unraveling, and Marco's dangerous discovery, Port Charles is at a boiling point. And with unresolved tensions still hanging over Carly, Ava, Nina, Michael, and Willow, there's no telling who will emerge stronger or who will be left in ruins. As fans prepare to tune in, it's clear that the stakes have never been higher. The intricate web of relationships, betrayals, and long-kept secrets that make General Hospital such a compelling drama are all tightening. Whether characters rise above or are consumed by their pasts, one thing is certain: nothing will ever be the same after Friday, June 13. Stay tuned, Port Charles is about to explode. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.